what's in there from the past. All right, here we go. So this round, to help you to get a better understanding about the flight path, I told the group about this idea, and you heard me say this before, how you gotta pre-activate the eyes. I'm thinking, what's your dominant eye, Nathan? I'm looking at the picture, talk to your eye. And you say, eye, where are you gonna go next? Because you can't keep watching a picture. There has to be a real transition. You listen to Grant? There's gotta be a transition. I'm watching a picture now, I go to where the ball's gonna be next. And you already know the spot's about 5 or 6 feet in front of me. Right? So talk to the eye, and here's what you should feel. And listen, Logan, right before you stride, on your tempo, right? Right before you go. So when you're watching me, I'm watching them, I'll look at this. So I'm watching up above you, I get ready, and I switch, right before I start stride. So look at my eyes, say switch when you see me switch. Yeah, I'll do it again. Now it happens right before I stride. Now take your stance. Here's what I want you to do. Look at my hat. Right now, right before you stride, smoothly and slowly, take your right eye and look at the ball. So start here and say switch. Say, do it again. And as you switch your eyes, say the word switch. Now do this. Say ready and say switch. Do it again. Okay, good. Now, come back here. Right? Everyone's listening, right? If I'm back here, this is where the picture is. It's ready, switch. But you got to feel it right before you stride. Here we go. So it's going to be ready, switch. Huh? Make the eyes, right? That's going to be smooth, Nathan. Ready, switch. Thank you. Hold the stare. Ready, switch. Release that, 2 more. Ready, switch. Again. Hold it, that was the best one. And you didn't try to do that, did you? Point at Grant. Say, Grant, it just happened. That's his first one today. An airplane, right? You got a good read on the ball. You got the information you need, right? The pitcher's trying to get you out, mess up your timing, mess up your space, right? To diffuse his weapons, we have to master the ball. We need information about the ball quickly. What 2 S words of information from the ball do we need? Yeah, rapidly as a hitter, you have to find out what is the speed the ball's moving at and what space it's going to end up in when it gets down to here. You follow me? All right, you just come in here and hit. I'm telling you, here we go. All right, Nathan, ready, big guy? When he comes in, I go out. Feel the eye, talk to your right eye. And switch. Here we go. And nice and slow and easy. That's actually pretty good. Come on, that's more like it. Yes, Lincoln. Yes, that's more like it. Come on. Talk to the eye. Get ready. Switch. Oh, sorry. Do it again. One more. Good. Nice job. All right, Grant. I'm going to overload you today. All right, he knows this already. I need you to talk to your right eye. I mean, you are constantly talking to the eye. Talk your eye through the process, right? And I want you to tell the eye, hey, I need you to move, get ready to move, right? When he comes in, I go out. Right before I go out, I got to move my eye. So I want you to say this. Ready, switch. Ready, switch. It's gonna be, you know, like a concussion. You don't want a stuttering eye, a choppy eye. You need to have what kind of eye, Nathan? Yes. When he comes in, I go out. Outside. That's good. Do it again. Talk to the eye. That's good. Hold the stare. Okay. That's good. All right, so you're learning something? What are you realizing? Guys, come here, let's talk to them. Nathan, what are you realizing? All right, and remember what I told Ryan, you can't daydream. You can't be on the plate and you think about the ball when you finally see the ball. What did you say? You can't daydream and think about the ball when you see it. No. You constantly have to think about that ball. Where it is now and where it's going to be next. You follow me? So do you find yourself more in touch with where the ball is now, where it's going to go next? Yeah. Very good. All right, here we go. All right. This, what do you watch? When I do this, what do you watch? I got about 9 different answers. The original was like 4, but then they kept growing, right? And there's no wrong way to watch the picture. But you have to understand, at some point you have to transition. And I've learned that sometimes, like, and I used to do this with my players, where I would ask them to go through what's the best pattern to watch the picture. Maybe there's a smoother transition for you to go, well, coach, I just watch your label on the hat. Coach, I watch your face. Coach, I watch your shoulder. Coach, I watch your glove. Coach, I watch the hand. Coach, I watch your feet. Like, you watch the feet? One Major League player told me that. I used to watch the pitcher's feet. What? I never heard it before. Only one person. Right? So I ask you, honesty. Remember, the most important ingredient in your laboratory, we're in a laboratory, right? The science is honesty. Pretend I'm still back there. When I'm throwing to you, what are you looking at? You sure about that? Or are you gazing? Okay, if you're looking at the shoulder, you gotta look so intently at the shoulder, and here's what you gotta do. You got to look straight to my body, like I got no front shoulder, no chest. You can only see this by itself. When I can't go back anymore, that's it. You can't watch it anymore. You have to come off. Remember that? Do you think you're doing that? I think you're on. So remember the merry-go-round. So it's this simple. I step back, it's almost there, it's almost there, it's almost there. There it is. There it is. That's the moment. You think you're doing that?
Might be a little bit longer.
You're doing pretty good. How about you? You doing that? You watching my shoulder?
Yep.
Right, so this next round, we're going to take another round right now. I want you to listen. When he can't go back anymore, that's my moment. You can't afford a daydream. If you daydream in practice, you may end up daydreaming in the game. Sometimes the adrenaline turns on. But you gotta understand, like, you know what? I was just daydreaming the last pitch. That's why I gave it away. Don't daydream. When they can't go back anymore, find your ball. Right? Now, do it again. All right, guys, point it right. I said, don't daydream, big guy.
Don't daydream, big guy.
Here we go. Right there. Make it smooth. Right down the middle. Right there. Inside the pitch. That was beautiful. One more. Right, take it back. Ready? Now. One more. That last one that got stuck somewhere, right? That's pretty good. Now let's go. Reps. This is a group session about learning, incorporating game knowledge, and using that knowledge while we're actually doing it, right? To teach us something. What did you realize?
I was keeping my eye on the ball for too long and seeing it in too late, so I was being over.
Okay, so how'd you switch it? How'd you correct it?
I just got my eye to the space a little bit faster.
So in essence, you think you were watching the ball less?
Maybe a little bit.
Yeah, because you said the words, I felt I was watching it too long. Was that what he said?
Yeah.
Is that what he said? So to counter that, I watch it less. Remember, you only need a flash. Like, remember the flash cards I showed you guys? I don't show it here like this long. I flash it, boom, put it down again. I flash it, put it down. That's what you're trying to get off the ball. You hardly want to watch the ball, but you figure out what's the answer. Remember Nathan, the ball says, hey, Nathan, where am I going? Where am I going? Remember that? All right, here we go.